Hey there, winos. You know, they say that if you want to make a small fortune in the wine world, you have to start with a large fortune. So it's no wonder that so many celebrities are some of the top producers. Today, I have Mr. Earl Stevens, better known as E40, and his Function Red blend. Let's pop the cork on this bad boy today. If you know Vince.wine, then you know I love gimmicky stuff, and so far, my run with gimmicky wines has not been too good, so I'm really hoping this time that we can find a nice wine in E40's Function Red on today's Wine Lab. Thanks for joining me. And before we get started tonight, if you want to be a winoceros, hit subscribe on this channel to become a wino today. I will put out new videos every single Saturday, even if it's nighttime, so be sure to hit that bell icon to stay notified for more great wine content. Okay, before I pop open this wine, I just want to jump into the website and check out what else Earl Stevens is doing. So this is a really smooth website here at earlstevensselections.com, and you've got a really classy picture of this amazing Bay Area artist, which brings a little home for me, being Bay Area born and raised. So here we have wines made by Earl Stevens, and here's the thing, I did happen to find his other wines as I was shopping specifically for them today, but they didn't look as interesting to me. I wanted to do as serious of a wine as possible. So we get a little bit of his background here: Vallejo, California, unorthodox rap style, now living his dream, kind of started from nothing and made it big. So check out some of these wines and the price range, about the $20 price range. Tropiscato. So here we have a tropical wine that's meant to be chilled and put over ice, kind of playing off the Moscato vibe, and so does this next one, Mango Scotto. So a mango sweet wine. So a lot of these give me these very sort of Stella Rosa, that flavored wine category, and again, I wanted to do something a bit more serious here. And of course, I'm sure he makes his wines just to be fun. You know, I read this really cool interview with him, and he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He has his own style of music, and he has his own style of wine. He says he doesn't love everything that the top wine critics make. He wants to drink what he likes, and he made what he likes, and I can really get behind that. Okay, and then here we have the Function Red blend, $14.95. That's the one that I've got for you today. Then moving on, he's got a full-on Moscato. He's also got some other items out there. I know he has a cognac, and he has Slurricane, which was at least one time a big hit. Not something you would probably see on this channel, but without further ado, let's go ahead and see how Function Red functions. Okay, let's get a closer look at the bottle here. So this is the Earl Stevens label here, and you can see the ESS back there. Why are there two S's? Not sure why there's two S's back there. Okay, and so 14.8% alcohol, fairly high, but not too bad, not out of the range. I love that ES crest up there. That looks really, really clean up there. 750 milliliters, standard bottle size. Earl Stevens is the brand name, and the fanciful name, Function Red Blend. Of course, named after one of his more popular songs out there. California, which means it's not coming from a particular vineyard, which right away may denote quality, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. This could just be a super fun, drinkable wine. So what I'm hoping it is. Vinted and produced in Northern California, a finely crafted and delicious red blend. We will see about that. And there's the signature Earl Stevens Selections. Oh, that's what the ESS is, Earl Stevens Selections. Comes complete with a gold capsule, a crest on top of the capsule as well, and around that really nice gold capsule. Okay, let's get this in the glass here. So first things first here, this is sort of a medium to low concentration. I can see my hand pretty clearly through there. I could probably read a book through here if I wanted, so I'd call this about a ruby red here. And you want to know something I just realized is there is no vintage on this bottle. This is a non-vintage wine. Am I crazy? You know, there is no vintage on there. Let me check the back. So this does come out of Napa, I learned. There's no vintage. Okay, on the nose, oh my gosh, you know what's funny? I actually got a little bit of earth in there right away. Yeah, there's a little bit of like grilled meat in there and a little bit of spice as well. That's a complexity that I wasn't expecting right off the bat on this. It's got about a medium viscosity there. So hopefully it's not gonna be something syrupy, but let's get this on the palate and see what happens. Okay. I'm having a hard time. I would have to say this is by far the most serious, not serious wine ever. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. It kind of hits all the right notes, okay? I've got some new oak flavors on there, giving me some like toastiness, a little bit of toasty marshmallow, toasty vanilla on there as well. I've got some really beautiful sort of dark berries and dark black fruits on there, very jammy in flavor profile. I've got a lovely amount of spice and sort of, again, that sort of grilled meat quality here as well. I've got a medium-ish acidity structure and a medium to medium low tannin structure, and I think that's where I'm losing some of the seriousness here, and of course on top of all of that, a kiss of residual sugar, so it is a slightly sweet red wine. I don't like it. I could have known that. You winos probably knew that. You probably knew it before I knew it. You know that I keep trying these gimmicky wines and I keep not liking them. I'm still so attracted to them. It's the big name that these celebrities are capitalizing on, and it's the big names that attract me right to them, and I am on the hunt for the best celebrity gimmicky wine that I can find. Unfortunately, this just isn't it. Now, there's nothing wrong with this. If you are not a typical wine drinker and this was poured for you, I think you're going to be very pleased by this. It's so approachable. It really is gulpable. You can really throw this back with no problem. If you are more of a serious wine drinker, you might not be out here trying to function. Well, winos, what can I say? We are going to continue to be on the hunt for a gimmicky wine, whether it's named after a TV show, or it's just some odd infusion with some random fruit, or it just comes in a diamond bottle, or it is made by some retired rock star. I want to taste it here at Vince.Wine. If you have any recommendations on a wine for me to taste, please let me know, especially if it's a cool gimmick. I may have to get back to more serious wines after this. I don't know what's happening to my channel. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, please leave me a like. Don't forget to share this video with your wine friends. And until next time, winos, drink safe and drink well.